You've tried timeouts, you've tried counting to 3, you've tried talking it out. And in that moment of pure frustration, an old, almost instinctive thought whispers, maybe a quick swat is what they need to listen. For generations, many parents have sworn by spanking as a necessary, effective tool. It feels like a direct line from misbehavior to consequence. B. At the same time, another part of you might wonder, does this really teach the lesson I want, or am I just teaching fear? Today, we're untangling one of parenting's most heated debates. We're not here to judge past decisions, but to examine the evidence. What does decades of scientific research actually say about spanking's effectiveness? Z. And if our goal is to raise respectful, self-disciplined kids, are there better tools we can use? Stick around, because by the end, we'll break down practical, evidence-based alternatives that get to the root of misbehavior. Welcome to Raising Curious Minds, where we explore the science of human behavior so you can make informed choices for your family. The belief in spanking is powerful, and it often comes from a place of genuine love and concern. The logic seems pretty sound. An immediate physical consequence should stop bad behavior fast. And hey, many of us were spanked and think I turned out okay. It's often framed as a parental duty, a way to instill respect and prevent worse behavior down the line. In those high-stress moments, it promises a swift end to the conflict. This isn't about bad parents, it's about parents using a tool they believe works, often one that was passed down through their own family and culture. But modern psychology and neuroscience are telling a different story. Research consistently shows that spanking is like a medicine with severe hidden side effects that far outweigh its short-term benefit. First, let's be clear. It does work in the immediate sense. It shocks a child into stopping what they're doing. But what is it actually teaching them? The lesson learned ISNT. I shouldn't hit my sibling because it hurts them. Fifth. The lesson becomes, I shouldn't hit my sibling when a bigger, stronger person is watching, or I'll get hurt too. It teaches them to avoid punishment, not to truly understand the consequences of their actions. Second, brain imaging studies show that harsh physical discipline can activate the very same threat response systems in a child's brain as more severe forms of abuse. This increases cortisol, the stress hormone, which in high doses can negatively impact brain development over time. Third, and perhaps most conclusively, a massive meta-analysis of 50 years of research, published in the Journal of Family Psychology, found zero evidence that spanking improves a child's behavior in the long term. Instead, it's consistently linked to increased aggression, antisocial behavior, mental health issues, and a damaged parent-child relationship. The child's focus shifts from their mistake to their anger and fear toward you. Now, acknowledging this data doesn't erase the real struggle of daily discipline. The parents who use spanking aren't monsters. They're often just overwhelmed and out of other ideas. That instinct to correct our children is right. But the evidence suggests the method itself is counterproductive. So, what actually works? Let's dive into some strategies that build long-term self-control. 1. The pause and connect. Before you react, just take a breath. Get down on their level and make eye contact. Simply say what you see. You really angry because I said no more screen time. This validates their emotion, which is very real to them, before you address the behavior. A child who feels heard is far more able to listen. 2. Natural and logical consequences. Instead of an arbitrary punishment, let the consequence be directly related to the action. For example, if you throw your food, that shows me you're all done eating. Or, if you don't put your bike away, it won't be available to ride tomorrow. The lesson here is direct and logical. 3. The time in when a young child is melting down. They've lost control. Isolating them with a timeout can often feel like abandonment. A time in means sitting quietly with them until they calm down. You could say, I can see you're very upset. I'm right here with you. In that moment, you become their coach in emotional regulation. And a bonus one, catch them being good. Positive reinforcement is incredibly powerful. Specific praise like, you waited so patiently while I was on the phone. Thank you. Is far more motivating than constant correction. Discipline, at its root, means to teach. The goal isn't just to stop a behavior right now, but to build a moral compass that works even when we're not around. It's harder, and it's slower. It definitely requires us to regulate our own emotions first. But the reward is a relationship built on trust and respect, not on fear. So, the question isn't just does spanking work, it's what do I want it to work? Asterisk for asterisk. 2. Every parent who has ever questioned the default setting. What S1 alternative strategy you've tried that surprised you with how well it worked? Share your story in the comments below. We can all learn from each other. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into raising curious minds.